Hello, Starseeds. Hope you're all doing well. I present to you all yet another Planet of the Month tarot reading. In order to continue a brand new project, I began about 4 months ago after discovering that there are, in fact, dominant planets within our ultra intelligent solar system that sort of takes over the starship wheel for the month and works to provide us as influences, mentorship, and even healing while it's here temporarily to guide and teach us, which is why I also refer to it as Planet and Teacher of the Month tarot readings as well. This month, the super intelligent, all encompassing, spontaneous, reality shaking, male planet Mercury will be the one who excitingly extends us his support for the upcoming month of January 2025 to break into the new year with this brand new project, following right after the planet and teachers Saturn, Venus, Uranus, and Jupiter that we've had the pleasure to receive this form of guidance and overseeance from thus far. This month, he will be working diligently and thoughtfully to get all of the next waves of Ascensioners settled into the new, much more organized, fair, and easy to follow Ascension structure now that the first wave Blu-rays have successfully come out of the first stage with a firm, organized blueprint to follow after scarily and intelligently completing their own ascension like the natural New Earth prototypes and prototypes in general they are, coming out with this and being more than willing to share this info with the solar system so they may format the template for us in the quantum field as we do our parts to teach the next waves on the ground a bit more hands-on in the new timeline soon to commence. In addition to this, we will also find out how Mercury, currently our smallest planet in the solar system and closest to the Sun, will be utilizing his influences and wisdom to propel and heighten the lives and consciousness of the second and third wave of Starseeds, since the first wave have recently graduated as of late, who didn't quite gather all the pieces of information they needed to acquire to thoroughly understand the proper, necessary steps to take to successfully ascend to the fifth dimension, heaven on earth, in time for the big shift. This will do its part to bring the latter waves up to the proper level of consciousness and preparedness they should be at in time before the next current and era of ascension begins to pick up and take us again, with the first wave reaping everything that they need from this reading, of course, as well in addition. In regards to Judgment Day, just like the twin flame version of this reading, when getting in the headspace for this reading yesterday, I felt the strong urge to send out a sort of beacon or infusion of Jesus Christ, Christ consciousness, and the Holy Spirit right through Mercury, so that he may in turn shoot out and emanate this same frequency to all of humanity, getting them prepared fair and square one final time before the day of the event, which I am relaying to this group as well, so that you may know firsthand what it is you're feeling before it hits you, that it came from our Ascension tribe in school, the New Earth Ascension School, and so that no one will have any excuses as to why they didn't accept or heed the call when it was here and they had the perfect chance to. This will also prepare and allow you to see all the ones who blatantly rejected the love and salvation of Jesus Christ himself, saving you and rapturing you on the soul level that much greater, while reprogramming your brain back to the frequency, template, and natural understanding of Jesus Christ and the Christ frequency in the process. To go a little further with Mercury, before getting into the reading, when tapping into the energy of Mercury a couple days ago, to have an understanding of who he is and what he brings to the table within his own internal universe, such a cool, out there, yet still somehow familiar sensation overwhelmingly came over me that emanated right from his soul expression, my spirit team really wanted me to say, as well as from his overall personality, which felt akin to some form of an intelligent, galactic goth pop rave bath of some sort, coming with the sickest visual of a feisty, yet dignified, young blonde woman dressed in a shimmery red business-like suit, sticking her arms out on either sides of her, slightly, as if she's gifting, presenting, and activating us with this template of embodiment, you could call it. In which I just now beautifully discovered in this moment that this is because this is, in fact, the real Mercury, or at least a very important aspect, meaning that it is also an important aspect of ourselves, since he is here as a part of our home, galaxy, world, solar system, and planetary ascension school program. An androgynous, relatable, funky, hip, quirky, hopeless romantic, spontaneous, thoughtful, wildly creative young adult rebel that dares to go after their dreams, ambitions, spontaneous thoughts or urges, and speak their mind ruthlessly in the process. From all the most humble places within themselves, of course. That's us. The way that she stuck her arms slightly outwards to us, mixed with the cunning, daredevilish, yet incredibly sophisticated, intuitive grin she wore on her face, funnily transmitted a frequency back to my mind that made the sound, word, tone, and frequency, Mercury, pop into my brain as if it were going to pop out of my brain, and even my heart chakra as well involved in this. This made it feel like an activation more than anything, and like she wanted to bestow this activation upon our Starseed tribe as a sort of gift for making it to the end of the very first ascension of our age, a boost to get us prepared for the second stage, and a gift to see the first waivers off into their fresh, brand new ascension portalless lives. In the brand new paradigm, they've helped break, kick, punch, and burst open for all of mankind to enjoy and earn as well, I will admit, if they failed or simply didn't get the chance to participate in the New Earth Starship Star Wars mission aspect of it in the heyday. So I'm going to ask for the Mercury activation to be transmitted to us all right now, so we may all have our individual version of the activation, working to transform us based on our own unique soul makeup, destiny, and current needs. This will help you to get to know our very own planet Mercury even further and deeper as an effect. Somehow our entire solar system on even greater levels in addition, due to its interconnectedness to the all. With all that being said, I think that we now have all of the info and preparation we need to begin getting into the tarot reading. So let's go ahead and do it. The first card to be of support to us ascending starseeds, breaking into the new world in one way or another in the imminent future, is the Page of Swords. Here, I am interestingly seeing the swish of wind circulating around the young woman, balancing on a tightrope or a thin piece of stick, as the Ascension Arena in its Ascension current, wanting to sort of work on us and provide us with necessary downloads of information, almost like it's our progress report / report card, in which I'm being confirmed it being a progress report for those in the second and third waves, whom needs the stats of what they achieved thus far and what they have left to work on and accomplish, and it being a report card for the graduated first wave class of Ascended Starseeds, so they may know how they did on an overall basis throughout their time in this arena. I think that this is such a cool idea, as well as extremely thoughtful, while making and forming it in linear time as an even more structured process of ascension, and developing it into an official School of Life program as a result. Rather than the original, unfair, poorly structured, on purpose, Game of Life program, the Baphomet worshippers formerly in charge of the arena and our world made it into in the Age of Pisces timeline we've now left behind. So I'm going to go on and give the go-ahead on this transmission of progress right now, so we may be brought up to date on where we stand within this whole thing, taking about 2 short days for it to have worked its magic to get you up to speed and ready for the new chapter that's quickly unfolding. The book she reads as she walks across the stick to the other side, into the brand new chapter and phase of ascension, is coming with the firm message and warning to take things seriously this time around. If you found yourself in the third wave somehow, and even the second wavers are struggling with good enough excuses just the same on some level here. So don't make the same mistakes you made the first time, or choose to get lost or flounder around in the ascension currents, as an old ascension leader on here used to say in the very beginning, about 9 years ago, by not doing your part to take care of yourself as you're supposed to, and working with your guidance to grow and heal in all areas you need to, in order to say that you overcame challenges throughout the entire experience. For the overcoming of challenges, difficulties, phobias, personality disorders, or honest flaws of any kind that you're supposed to honestly look at and not want to keep, is what the experience is all about when receiving healing from a conscious quantum magic containment field that performs free energy healing sessions on you, especially if you can't quite afford them in the beginning, on condition that you actually honor and appreciate what you reap from them and apply the lessons you're learning and all the upgrades you're receiving to your personal life positively. So heed these messages, for they will carry you forth and make you a winner. The second and final card here to support and propel the Starseed Ascension Collective to the higher platform they need to be on before the new kicks in is the Queen of Swords, which stood out a few times while shuffling, with a strong energetic charge coming behind it. Immediately, the look and feel of the card is coming with the energies of Middle Earth and this 5D Middle Earth playground for Starseed graduates to play and explore in, and for those in the Starseed Ascension School program to have the perfect headspace to see and understand the entire process from a grounded, neutral perspective, from the help of its extremely fair, balanced energetic containment field, here to work just like the Ascension Arena to teach us all how to be fair, honest, supportive of others, unconditional lovers, healthy warriors, healthy in general, among many other things this kind, humble, even Buddha-like Middle Earth Goddess Source would love to teach us and will, as it's here as our guide for the next 7 years. I then began to feel Princess and Prince energy come through in a regal way, emanating from the golden headband she wears around her head, in order to match the regal nature and stature of the young medieval queen of the illustration, which came with Middle Earth ceremony frequencies and themes along with it, translating to me that spirit in the fairy kingdom wanted to take this time to christen, bless, promote, and ordain all eligible whom's completed their ascension process or whom strive through enough difficulties to be bestowed with a version of this, for the time being, with the official prince and princess statuses that the cosmos, galaxy, universe, nature, and celestial beings of all forms will actually notice and acknowledge throughout the rest of your entire existence, showing up to commemorate, bless, and remind you of what you've earned, of who you are, throughout your treks, adventures, explorations, and life experiences in general, for all that you're alive. So I'm going to ask for this ceremony to now commence for everyone now eligible for this magical form of promotion and message of appreciation, right in the etheric realm, where we are all gathered ceremoniously, the true saints of the earth, the originals, at the most heavenly, hip, somewhat otherworldly, yet grounded venue, the stars shimmering so brightly and infinitely, up above us on the trippiest, most all-encompassing levels, just like the nature of our planet and teacher of the month Mercury, as if the galaxy is working as a planetarium and just squeezing either sides of us to squish us right back into babies again. And hopefully this did everything it needed to do to close your first phase and experience of the old paradigm and ascension process, down with the proper closure you needed, the proper honoring you needed, the proper rewarding you needed, and the proper communion you needed with your fellow brothers and sisters of the stars, whom has your back through thick and thin, from the beginning to the very end, if there was an end to be had, and whom understands you like no one separated from Source ever could, making us natural family, kin, relatives, and home, and allowing for the illusion of division to completely die out from existence, never to return or to haunt us ever again. And now the stars may truly shine and flourish eternally. And that concludes your Starseed Planet of the Month Tarot reading regarding Mercury and its influences on the Starseed Ascension Collective this upcoming month of January. I hope that you received all of the help, insight, and upgrades you needed throughout the whole experience, and that it carries you through the entire month very well. I noticed that both cards were from the Sword suit today, which is here to activate the second and third waivers on a more subtler level than the Mercury activation, to be geared up for the next phase of Ascension even further and meticulously before it starts, and to provide an extra boost of strength, security, energy, and charisma for the graduates, in which I'm going to ask activates within everyone right now. Other than that, subscribe if you feel you receive a lot from these videos of mine. Comment down below if you have any questions, or would love to chat about what you've gathered here today. Donate to my PayPal if you feel you'd love to commune and say thanks. And I'll be back here with more enlightening videos for the Starseed Collective in the near future. Stay blessed, and have a great New Year celebration if you are. Bye for now.